Alright guys, I'm doing a little click training with my alligator. There's really not much research and stuff you can find online about training these guys, but you can make them docile. You can get them somewhat trained and calm, and I mean I can handle him quite well right now, but he's still a little aggressive, still a little juvenile. So this is a little bit of what I'm doing. I've got some chicken up right here. I got my clicker, and every time he does something I want, I hit the clicker and then I throw him the chicken. And that's basically how I'm training him. And obviously this isn't his cage. I got him out of his cage in a little condensed space, and he's in a little tub of water right now with the heater right there. And yeah. And when training these guys, you want to teach them that the food will come to them. They don't come to the food. So basically, I want him to open up his mouth. He's been doing this a lot today, so he's a little tired. But I want him to open up his mouth, basically. And I'm going to take the food to him. And when he does open his mouth, that's when I'm going to hit the clicker and give him the food. Which basically teaches him, hey, that's when I'm getting fed. Alright, so let's try this again. Let's see if it'll open. 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 And he can see the piece of chicken I have out right now. And he's opened his mouth for him. So I was just I'm going to click it, and the food's going to go right to him. It's kind of hard for me to show you guys because I'm holding the camera as well, but that's what I'm going to do with him. I'm going to get a piece of chicken. I got my chicken here. And I don't recommend hand feeding. I have been bit several times. Like right now, he can see the chicken. You can see the chicken. About a week ago, he'd be all over this. He'd be going right after it, but he's got some self-control now. I mean, he's still learning, but I want him to open up his mouth. And good, he did that. So that's when you click it, and you give him the chicken. And obviously, I'm not doing it as smooth right now because I'm holding the camera, but just wanted to put myself out there, what I'm doing with him and how I'm trying to bring his aggression down, and what you guys can try doing. But with this, I'm going to get him to open. And then he gets his food. And right now he's almost 2 foot, but he's gonna spaz out now, but he's a good little guy. Here he is again, just chewing on some chicken, but basically just going with what I said before and what I've watched. These guys can be trained, but they're never to be trusted. They are a wild animal. Well, he's not a wild animal, but they do have those instincts to bite, and definitely got to be careful with them. Definitely wouldn't be the first reptile I'd recommend, and I wouldn't get one unless you plan to keep it through its whole life. It's not fair to just lease them, as I say, and the zoos get really mad at people that don't take care of them and dump them on the zoos, because the zoos really don't want them. And if you're going to get into alligators, know what you're doing. I did 3 years of research before I finally went with one. So yeah, just thought I'd give you guys a little intro.